Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, today we get to look at GRAAZUR and does he live up to the hype? I've got to say, like, Ogrin Tribes really needed another big legendary champion. They've had Kurudar recently, who's a good champion, but I feel like their kind of legendary roster was a little bit weak. So is GRAAZUR going to be everything we want him to be? We're about to find out. Okay, so let's do his build. So we're going to do defensive damage build. For this guy. Damn, that is a banner for him right there. Oh, that's a damn good ring as well. My lethal gear is just nowhere near as good. So what we got here, we've got 5.7, nearly 5.8k defense. I'm going to try and just lift anything I can up in defense here. So I do want to see how crazy this shield can become. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I mean, it's not the nuttiest build I've ever done, but it's pretty strong. So we got 6.2k defense. That's quite hard to do. 245% crit damage. I would prefer to have more crit damage and less defense. Like, that's the swing I'd prefer, but it's pretty damn good. Christ is still Christ. He's no Christ. Christ is way better. You think that? Interesting. I mean, definitely them on the same team I could see being absolutely crazy. Yeah, I mean, Christ is still is a game changer for anyone. Let's not kid ourselves. Christ is still going to be nuts, but when you see like new champions coming through, it does, you know, start to like twist your view on reality a bit. So where is this guy? Void. Got defense in all battles as well. We'll take it. Let's put Sifi out there to buff him up. Okay. Let's see what he's going to do. See what we got. Same test bed we've been working on all night. So stage 24. We saw the giant doing like, what, 250 to 300 odd K with her skills, which is a pretty solid hit. Let's do A1 first. Oh, the animation is good. I didn't even see what the damage was because the animation was too good. So maybe we'll try and run through the buffs then and see what we can get with that A1. So let's have a look then. A2 is the enemy max HP. This is obviously going to be a lot better against bosses, right? Increase our buff count. See what the animation looks like on this one. Pretty cool animations. Obviously, that's not going to hurt here. We're going to need to see that one against something like Hydra, because it's just purely based on whatever these guys have got for health. So it's always going to be a boss killer skill. Okay, let's see what the A3 looks like. It's so, like, such a unit. It's so big. Provokes all enemies. Gives us increased defense and increased resistance. So I guess you would open with this one to pretty much, you know, give you self buffing as well. And that's a 240 odd K. He's not got the craziest multipliers, but they're not bad either. Like, he's not king of the multipliers. He's not like overruling a Ragash or a Solus or anyone like that. But he is a decent hitter. Obviously, that's not mainly his thing. His thing is around team support and control, yeah? Let's throw him into some actual content where he's going to make a difference. No, he's not. He's never meant to be your damage dealer. Let's give him some speedy boots. Take him out of the kind of crazy gear and just give him some more normal gear. Still want to have him crit caps and stuff like that, but Just a bit more normal gear. 230 speed, 400 accuracy. Defiance would be better. I guess the other thing with him, actually, thinking about it, like his passive, there's a little bit of kind of like counter synergy here. His passive heals for 35% of the damage he takes from bosses to everyone. So you could go higher HP, lower defense to take bigger hits and therefore heal your team more. But obviously defense scales with his shield, so you kind of want a bit of a mixture of the two, I think. He needs quite a lot of stats to get him strong. Let's just change this up. Obviously, I mean, I'm saying to run him as like an optimal build and stuff, but he's going to be damn crazy anyway. But there's definitely like a whole bunch of stuff going on that needs stats. There's definitely in arena you might be going bulwark on him, like more defensive style stuff to increase our shield amount. Let's run a brutal run. Or should we just go nightmare? Let's go. So this is the team I'm running on nightmare at the moment. Should we try and make it a nutty team? Should we go like this? I'm going to open with the Chris provoke and then take his provoke second. So everybody here is geared for Hydra. Yeah, this is my Hydra Nightmare team that I put in the other day. Husk was the other champion in the mix here before. Now, obviously, this isn't necessarily just showcasing how good this guy is, because we're looking at other stuff as well. 340k across the board for his A2. I mean, maybe it's just the team might just be too good to really see how good this guy is, because ultimately his healing's not really going to be coming in as much, I guess. I'll take some of the loony team out in a minute and we'll show like less champs. But that's honestly the shield, the healing, his kit is Hydra made. Like, it's pretty mad. This would be a very dirty Hydra team. Actually, I have stolen like some Chris gear in that. Yeah, you're right. So even this team is missing, like Chris is probably missing 2 or 3 of his pieces. You're right. Hey Lyle, welcome to the Minions, buddy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. He is super low right now. What made him go so low? I didn't see. Was there a reflect damage on? I think there was. But he's getting a nice heal. We've got increased resistance up as well. Such a good Hydra skill. Oh man, I think this guy's nutty. This guy is absolutely nutty. So he procced his own unkillable there. He should be dead because of the reflect damage, but he procced his own unkillable buff, which means that he gets to go again. This guy's madness. Like basically doing a million per turn count here. The fact that he's got the enemy max HP AoE as well just makes him so much more viable in a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what a good time is for a 1 key, honestly. I never really looked at that. I just kind of let my team play out, but this is high damage per turn. I know that much. I'm nearly popping a couple of heads as well. Oh, I just got a shield up. Crizzy doing work. This is Nightmare, yeah. We're fighting Nightmare right now. I mean, it's my Nightmare team, just with Husk removed, replaced with the new guy, yeah? So it's champions that are built decently for Hydra. Obviously, enemy max HP it's irrelevant. Like, once you've capped your hit, you've capped your hit. So he's going to hit for the same number as a Crizzier or whoever. Yeah, that's all going to be the same. The fact of it is, why he's so good is the rest of his kit's nuts as well. That's the thing. Like, that's why he's so good. Other enemy max HP champions are not going to do any different damage to this. Like, the 300k hits Husk can do. Crizzier obviously does. It's more about the fact that he's bringing the provoke, he's bringing healing, he's bringing increased resistance, increased defense, extending your buffs. You know, it's like the list goes on. It's nuts. It will definitely be top tier, and I think it will be very good for Arena as well. It's going to be decent in Arena as well. The A1 just dropping these shields on is pretty insane by itself, you know. Like, these are not weak source shields, they're decent shields. That's the enemy max HP. I'm going to let it run through to the end. So I want to see what sort of damage comparison he's doing against the rest of this team here. I've only really got 2 people doing damage. A Crizzier and him. Any tips for more damage in Clan Boss? I mean, there's a ton of tips, Stolman. Depends a lot on what type of teams you're running and stuff. But I would advise you to watch my free-to-play series over this year or last year. I always build and focus on Clan Boss teams in those. And I've also got, like, you know, videos around, like, how to build a Clan Boss team and the things you should be looking for. But the main things to look for, I can't say, it totally depends on what your account looks like, right? But if you can get speeds going so that you're running twice as fast as a Clan Boss, that's one of the biggest ways to really spike damage. If you're a lower level doing like normal to brutal, then you just want to be going relatively fast, bring a lot of poison, and that'll get you some damage going. If you've got a legendary, make sure they've got brimstone, that'll get you a lot of damage going as well. It depends what level you're at, mate. I mean, this is... What's 1 key damage? Is it 40 mil? I actually haven't got no... I've got no clue. What's one key damage? Oh, we're already there, are we? Under 6 minutes. I mean, it's pretty mad. So, interestingly, like, I know Crizzier died a bit early, but 21.7 million from GRAAZUR versus a Crizzier 30 mil. That's pretty cool, honestly. You could definitely be running this dude in like Relentless gear or something like that to just try and swing through those abilities quicker, but I thought their damage would be way different, like way higher for a Crizzier than this. I guess she did get a lot less time in the run, but damn, this guy's going to be mental. This is definitely an area that he shines. So there you go, GRAAZUR responsible for a 6-minute Nightmare Hydra clear. Obviously, he was backed up by a bunch of other stuff, but this guy is an absolute unit. He is going to be one of the most sought-after legendary champions in Raid. That's for sure. There you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.